Suburban Sentinel here with another long overdue episode of our series on the good life. And today we're going to take a look at pens. Certainly, I realize this is very much a keyboard and mouse kind of world now, but I believe that pens are still very useful tools for the majority of us. In my opinion, every person should have at least one good pen. And let's take a good look at the reasons why. And Bella's here to get in on the action. First, pens are tools. And I equate quality tools with quality work. And maybe that sounds crazy, but I find I'm more productive when I'm using a good pen rather than a piece of junk. Pens also make good cat toys, right, Bella? You're a pain in the neck. Now, I'm an old-fashioned scrawl things down on a legal pad kind of guy, but I do find that my work quality is discernibly higher when I'm using a good pen. Second reason is image. I think most people equate serious tools with serious work. So what does the pen you use say about you? I'll take for example this Mont Blanc. This is a very good high quality pen. And what this says to me is that whoever has a pen like this is serious about what they're doing, sweats the details, and really does care. In addition, a good pen can be like a piece of jewelry. Now, I really don't have very much jewelry. In fact, I'll show you my entire jewelry collection. And there it is. A watch and a wedding ring. That's it. A nice pen, such as this one, I think it's got a sapphire on the top, can really spruce up an otherwise humdrum business suit or other type of outfit. In my opinion, a pen is a very good implement for sprucing up because a pen can be elegant, yet understated, and utilitarian all at the same time. Let's take a look at cheap pens. What do cheap pens say about the user? Well, if someone pulls out one of these during a business transaction, what that tells me is they're a schmuck who does not take their work very seriously. When someone pulls out a pen like this, what that says to me, at least subconsciously, is here's a person who can't be trusted to hang on to something that costs more than 59 cents. I don't want to do business with that kind of person. I will give you a little real-world example. Many years ago, I was involved in a high-value transaction. And as part of the transaction of a product, we all had to meet at the financial institution for a wire transfer. The transaction involved representatives of the manufacturer, the buyer, the finance company, and an independent witness. Standard operating procedure for this type of transaction involves the four parties, including the independent witness, to sign a few documents. And the independent witness pulls out something like this to sign for the product. And the transfer was, I believe it was $149 million and change. Now, to put this in context, when the independent witness, whom none of us had ever met before, walked in, he looked kind of disheveled, disorganized, wearing a suit that looked like it was stored in the glove compartment of his car. Then he pulls out this cheap 49-cent pen to execute a $149 million deal. Immediately after the transaction was completed, the lender's representative got on the phone, called his people, and blacklisted the independent witness, and he never worked again for that company. The moral of the story is right, wrong, or indifferent, image matters. Fortunately, you have many choices of good pens, and they need not be really expensive. For example, my everyday carry pen is a Fisher Space Pen, which are $18 or so. This is another one of my favorite everyday carries, this Draftsman's pen. I think this was probably about $30 when I bought it many years ago. Of course, you can go crazy. You can spend hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, on a single pen, but you need not do so. And if you have multiple pens, you can tailor what you're carrying to the social event or business transaction. But for very little money, you can get started and have one or two decent quality pens, and that will make a big difference. In future videos, we'll probably take a closer look at different types of pens and get into selection more. But for now, thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel, along with my favorite pain in the neck here, Bella the Camera Cat. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions and enlightening comments are always welcome. Write safely, everybody.